And I in this, you are I walking left and high through the needle's eye. We'll climb high and we're soaring high, 'cause it's you and I in this, you are I. You and I in this universe, looking left and high through the needle's eye. We're flying high and we're soaring high, 'cause it's you and I in this.
Would you share your bucket list of things you'd like to do before you leave this earth?
One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. Inside and outside, on which side are you? One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. I'm on the inside, on which side are you? One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. Inside and outside, on which side are you? One door and only one, and yet the sides are two. I'm on the inside. I can be in a crowd all by myself, or almost anywhere, when I feel there's a need to talk with God. He's Emmanuel. When I close my eyes, no darkness there. There's only light. When I get on my knees, I get on my knees. Jésus, lano funi, olubala lano funi. Oh, make a way where there is no way. Make a way where there is no way. Show me the way, show me the way. Make a way where there is no way. You are the way, you are the way. Make a way where there is no way. You are the way, you are the way. Make a way where there is no way. Make a way. Lay open. Make a way.
Which dog breed am I? Comment below.
Meals with Simon. We've got sort of a barbecue-y roasted chicken. The legs particularly stuffed with lemons to give a lovely summer flavour. And in the spices on the chicken are cumin, paprika, hot paprika, smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper. And then we've got it roasted with some veg, some carrots, potatoes, red onions, white onion and red peppers. So they've been roasted at the same time as the chicken. And they've also had some cumin seeds sprinkled over them. And then with it we're having some gravy that's using some of the spices and the herbs and the lemon juice to continue the summery flavour. And then we're having some cream peas as well.
Like and follow for more.
Why not experience the pub that was built on a windmill and other smashing hangouts with me? Find out more in the description. Like and follow for more.
Do you know the sites visited by Queen Victoria and Charles Dickens? Have you heard of bug snorkeling or Gretna Green? Stay with me. Let's meet someone who actually got married there. I'm Todi. What I enjoy the most about walking are the connections, the knowledge sharing, and the boost it gives to your mental, physical, social, and all-round health.
This walk around Kenilworth Castle was with Simon, whom I met at Myton Church.
I love being outside, enjoying nature, chatting and connecting with people. And often I find if you walk, you connect better than just sat somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you're not in a pub or a club or whatever, you can hear about it. Simon,
I walk at Jella. I've been to the Peak District, Lake District, Copland, Lanta for walks basically. My favorite walk is the tent walk in the summer and just walk around, eat some food, do some beer along the walk.
I met Lakey through the African Caribbean Heritage Nigerian Network.
I'm Naz. I also work at JLR. I love walking. Probably started doing it more so since lockdown. Been to Lake District, been to Peak District. I was with Tony last week in Scotland. And, that was gorgeous, and it was beautiful weather like we have today.
I met Naz through the Women on Tour organized by Rich.
Sabine, Sab, everyone calling me. Yeah, like my outdoors, like walking. I've been to a few walks around the country and outside the country. Madeira is beautiful for a walk if you like to go there. Nice summer day for a walk.
I met Sabine through the Emotional, Cultural and Intelligence team.
so I love walking, and I've covered most parts of the UK, most counties, Yorkshire, Lake District, Peak District. I used to do a lot of mountain biking in the Peak District. Grew up starting to solo walk in the lakes, Scotland, cycled towards some of Scotland, cycled toward Cumbria, kayak in various places. Been to Scandinavia, Denmark, Norway, did walking, kayaking there. Madeira, Tenerife, Portugal, Lanzarote. I actually like colder climates to walk in rather than the heat.
I like meeting people, so they're making my day by being here. Finito.
Without further ado, let's get started.
The end here is the newest bit. So inside you can see a light bulb because that was modernised and still had people living in the 1930s. And it's been redone out in the furniture of the 1930s, and you can go around it. We're not going in because we're not paying, but you can if you come back and visit it. So that was reopened probably 20 odd years ago, maybe 30 years ago now. In my childhood it was totally sealed off because so they did it up and they've returned it to the standards of the family that had it, who basically gave it to English heritage. It's famous for particularly two monarchs, Queen Elizabeth visiting it more than any other place of her court, twice in the 1570s. And the garden that's now there was returned to how it was in the 15th century. Okay, so in my childhood it's totally different, and they literally ripped it all out, dropped it to the original. It was demolished as a castle, and what we're walking down into now would have been a great big mere. There was a huge lake right over the back of this, all the way around. It was a substantially protected site. You can see these outer walls here, and then you've got the inner keep and the northwest tower. That bit there, and you'll see where the steps are that they'd moor the boats, so the boats would literally be rowed across here and people would get out to get into the castle. Wow. So that's Lord Leicester's Tower, and then this is the original Castlewood Keeps.
Did you know Kenilworth Castle has a couple of spine-tingling stories, like the haunting of Dudley's Tower? Dudley's Tower, also known as Leicester's Building, is said to be haunted by the ghost of Robert Dudley, the Earl of Leicester, who was a close friend of Queen Elizabeth I and spent much time at Kenilworth Castle. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps, whispers, and even glimpses of a shadowy figure in the tower. Legend has it that Dudley's spirit still roams the tower, pining for his lost love, Queen Elizabeth. The cries of Maud. Maud, a servant girl, met a tragic end at Kenilworth Castle. She fell in love with a knight who was killed during a jousting tournament. Heartbroken, Maud threw herself from the tower, and her anguished cries are said to echo through the castle on moonlit nights. Some visitors claim to have heard her weeping or felt a sudden chill near the tower. There are many events that take place at Kenilworth Castle. The legendary joust at Kenilworth Castle and Elizabethan Garden is an exhilarating spectacle where 4 knights, representing a character from myth or legend, the Wyvern, the Wild Man, Sir Lancelot, and Jason of the Argonauts, compete for honor and glory in a grand medieval joust in July from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can also enjoy medieval encampment, try archery, watch falcons soar, and enjoy the castle jester.
It's usually every year a massive fireworks display out here.
Oh wow.
Which is awesome.
For
And
New
have
Year?
stalls and food stalls and music and lasers.
When is that?
It'll be the nearest Saturday to the 5th of November. around the shop, which is where Queen Elizabeth had some of her things, and there was a massive forestry plane shot off on the Pleasance, which basically means pleasure from the French people. And it was basically a remote site built by Henry V, so you could go and just get away from all the pressures and just chill out. And it was built with a spur of land protecting the view from the castle, so the spur of land stuck out, and then you couldn't see the Pleasance, so when you were on it, it was really quite remote.
Henry V was the one that made multiple wives, wasn't it?
Henry VIII was the one with the multiple wives, so this is 3 Henrys before that.
Yeah.
Henry V is the one that had the famous Battle of Agincourt in France and other battles, and reclaimed some of the land back for England from France, because after the Norman Conquest there were sort of fluctuations of what was English and what was the French, and they were constantly battling. They was having more in the Plantagenets era, and Henry V was the warrior king, famous for the bows battle. Queen Elizabeth had some of her things, and there was a massive forestry plane shot off on the Pleasance, which basically means pleasure from the French people. And it was basically a remote site built by Henry V, so you could go and just get away from all the pressures and just chill out. And it was built with a spur of land protecting the view from the castle, so the spur of land stuck out, and then you couldn't see the Pleasance, so when you were on it, it was really quite remote.
Henry V was the one that made multiple wives, wasn't it?
Henry VIII was the one with the multiple wives, so this is 3 Henrys before that.
Yeah.
Henry V is the one that had the famous Battle of Agincourt in France and other battles, and reclaimed some of the land back for England from France, because after the Norman Conquest there were sort of fluctuations of what was English and what was the French, and they were constantly battling. They was having more in the Plantagenets era, and Henry V was the warrior king, famous for the bows battle of Agincourt, the English longbow that won the battle, basically the technology of the English longbow defeated the French troops. And he started the big castle in Leicester. That was huge. Lovely sorts of fish and wildfowl for the castle, so you catching fish and shooting wildfowl. Put it on the table.
We're walking up to this round house.
You can see all the reeds growing up where it's wet, so all this was flooded right out. They started to drain it. It would have been a massive water expanse. There would have been ducks, geese and waterfowl around it, and there would have been fish. So back in medieval and Tudor times, fish was a massive part of diet, and with the Catholic influence you had very few days where you could eat meat.
Right.
So they ate a lot of fish. So we know of fish on Fridays, but in Catholic culture there would have been fish many times a week. So often the wealthy would build lakes or pools or ponds, which is why so many big country houses have either got pools or ponds in them to have the fish to feed the people.
Right.
There's still the little brook going through. And incidentally, when my dad was a boy, he used to fish this brook, and I think he actually caught trout in it. You wouldn't find that in it now.
And there's some cows in the background.
Yeah, do you want me to pull them over? Do you want to stroke the cow?
Interestingly, the castle's ruins gained widespread recognition more than a century after its condemnation. In 1821, Walter Scott's novel titled Kenilworth brought renewed attention to this remarkable site.
He's engaged.
About 60% of working force are working parents, and with the children under 18, we can't please them, and we kind of a bit of trouble.
Yeah. I think they have this policy, paternal leave.
That's right.
It's 6 weeks, which is really good. Yeah.
From 2026, it will be that.
So Sabine is going for the role.
Just committee member, yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Interviewing a couple of weeks time.
For the working parents.
Yeah.
Network. All the best, Sabine.
Thank you very much.
Nice flower meadows. The land around here was pasture land for a long time. The Pleasance.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Place of pleasure.
Pleasure.
The Pleasance.
I don't remember it ever being this wet. Maybe that's signs of we're having so much rain these days. Yes.
It's a good history as well.
Yeah. It's a nice walk. That's another one we could potentially do, actually. And drive through it and get there before sunrise.
Yeah.
So you get on the top, you get the sunrise, and then as the sun rises, the mist rises. So you're standing on the peak and you look at the mist coming off the sea, like a ring round the whole island, and then it rises up the top and you can cloud. So if you go later, it's a mist to the edge. It's awesome.
Recommendations about Madeira.
It belongs to Western Circular Walk. So I come back.
Look, you see it? It's really nice.
The cave has been used in a film.
Close Cave. The place where people eloped to get married in Scotland. Have you heard of it? That's where Sabine got married.
It's like in older days, you eloped if you were not allowed to get
Yeah,
married.
and in Scotland you can get married, I think, at 16, whereas in England you can get married in 18. So you didn't have to have parents' permission necessarily, which is why you see the Great Ring.
Nowadays, you actually have to give a 28 days notice.
So I've made it for bushcraft, so inside it's got customised things for axes, staves. It's got a map pocket. When I get the launch out, with a pocket for a compass, knife, head torch, maps, stoves, all that, and then I can strap them on the top, so I've had a table on.
So cute. It looks like a handbag, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I could make handbags.
Yeah.
Every hole basically is punched with a stamping tool first,
Yeah.
before I then sew through it. I've slowly increased my toolkit and my experience.
Amazing talent.
But I love doing it, and
Talent.
often when I'm sitting, if I'm watching the telly, I can be making things either knitting or sewing stuff at the same time. I like to multitask when I can.
Absolutely stunning place. It's like a really, really good walk there. Yeah, absolutely recommend it. And it's up in Lancashire as well. It's so beautiful. And Tamworth in Arden, that was about 10k. Now when I said we had a country house, we used to have that house as well. I think it was about 60 acres.
Some of the terrain look like this, so you better come with your walking boots, because even my boots are wet right now. Lunch break.
It was so cold. It was December and it was really windy day as well. I've done a swim and one of the swims it was actually you had to go underwater and like literally I felt like I had brain freeze at that moment. And then it's kind of like you're running over the field, but because it was so windy and all the clothes are wet, that was the first time in my life I thought I will drop out the hot minute. People didn't finish, but we crossed the finishing line. So I got in a car, like literally put heating on for about 2 hours. I was sitting there, it's like I warmed up, and then suddenly I was like literally got shakes through it. I never experienced anything like that. You know,
You literally swim through a bog with a snorkel with your head in the bog. It's a particular port. There's a place in Wales, Cwtlan Wales, and they do a whole range of unusual. They're famous for mountain biking, but they also do bog snorkeling, and they do man v horse v bike. So you race either a horse or a bike as well.
when I was living in Leamington, I was doing British military fitness. Oh, it was like literally the best fitness I ever done. It was brilliant. It was really, really good. I was like probably at the fittest at that time.
The nice woodland bits.
Yeah, this is the woodland bit.
The lovely trees. Pine trees. You've been to Latvia?
I'm born in Latvia. I'm an open book. What do you think? They do say that Latvian people are a bit like a colder culture. Other people are a bit more like I'm distant. But I'm very cookie cuddly.
Big vista view.
I tried curry for the first time and I was like, wow, that was amazing. And then I tried Chinese and I was like, wow, even better. A lot of things I couldn't understand. I thought fish and chips was disgusting. Yeah, it's fried. Everything is fried here.
Your parents decided to name you Sabine?
Yeah.
Which is German.
I think there was some kind of film or something like my mum was watching and my dad wanted to call me Cindy. But my mum really was keen for Sabine. So, yeah.
Sabine has done 6 years of wrestling.
It was brilliant. I love wrestling.
Was that only within your gender or was it mixed wrestling? Oh, you better.
My little boy is a Harley Henry Hancock's, yeah? It's Triple H. Have you ever heard of the wrestler Triple H?
Beautiful dogs. I love looking at dogs. Dumbbells, barbells, and the fitness kit at home.
Yeah, she's keeping rope, battle rope, spin bike with harder, back and hand, and to myself, pull up, pull up speed, the dead hand, stuff like that. It's not expensive.
He likes it.
You wouldn't find it in my house.
I love it. Pleasant fun.
As we approach and go through the trees, you'll get a stunning view down onto the castle. And at different times of year, you get different views. When the sun's going down, it's awesome. That's why I brought you on this walk, just for this bit. Okay?
The soaking was just like, you know,
Just in case you were really up to doing another one, you know, before we take you.
if you were working up the
Lovely horses. Lovely roads of sweet sport. Very lovely view of the castle. Out of here into a boat. Live life as a traveller. Once upon a time, this place is the hub of life.
You can hear the wheat haven't been thrown. It's obviously very near. And we're home. The sun comes out. Literally, waterproof off, out comes the sun.
We finished off with drinks and food at the Queen and Castle, a gastropub boasting stylish interiors, a beautiful dining and bar space, as well as an outdoor courtyard featuring a fantastic view of Kenilworth Castle. I had previously visited twice with Simon and Hilda, a 93-year-old who puts us all to shame with her health and vigor. The Queen and Castle provides a welcoming atmosphere even to dogs. They have varied menus, from delicious 3-course meals to light bites and classic pub food, catering to a variety of dining preferences for those craving British classics or Mediterranean-inspired dishes, and a selection of wines and ales that perfectly complement the tempting seasonal dishes. Sabine had the linguine.
He's having crispy duck noodle salad. Delicious, says Nikki. What do you like?
Naz had the spiced carrots and coriander soup. She couldn't taste the chili.
So the first thing I said to Tony is that I've never tried Nigerian food. Is it spicy? She's like, yeah. I was just like, oh, I gotta try it.
Even after adding chili flakes.
But I still can't taste the chili. Maybe.
There's chili flakes and there's chili flakes.
Simon had the British steak and Malbec pie, while his mom had the freshly battered lime quartz cod and chips. I tried pan-fried wild scallops and the sea salt and pepper squids.
Rainbow salad with these chunks of mango and duck.
And watercress.
Remember, life can be a bed of roses full of thorns. Thorny, rosy, it can be lonely at the top, and misery does love company. Whatever, you don't have to go it alone. Ask me how to join the Walk and Talk group. Find out more about Naz's and my trip to Scotland. 15 women on tour too. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like and follow for more content like this. Thank you.
Which dog breed am I? Comment below.
The meals with Simon. So today we're doing Oriental style baked sea bream. That's going to be stuffed with fresh basil, tomato, finely sliced red onion, finely sliced ginger and lemon slices, and some red chilli, medium red chilli. It's going to be seasoned with some sea salt and some ground black pepper. It's going to then be baked in the oven for about 25 minutes on 170 degrees C.
And served with yellow rice, lemon wedges and green peas.
Make it easy to eat. I'm just trimming off the fins. That's what I tend to do when I'm eating whole fish. So, finely slicing the tomato into wedges, just one tomato as usual, ripened on the windowsill. Particularly fish like this that have got a lot. So I'm just scoring through the flesh, just as if you would if you were barbecuing this. It'll just help the flavours cook through. So the tomato wedges have been placed under the fish in a baking tray or baking Pyrex dishes I'm using, and I'm now very finely slicing about a thumb's length of root ginger that's already been peeled, and I want to get this really wafer thin. And the last bit I'm just going to cut into strips. So the ginger wedges just been pressed into the top grooves on the fish. Finely slicing after I've halved the fresh chilies. It's going to be about 1 chilli per person. If you like it reasonably spicy, if you're not, just half a chilli per person. Depends on the size of the fish as well. Some of the chilli goes inside. some of the chili sprinkled around, and some of the chili is going to go on the top. So, one of the lemons, cutting into slices. Oh, that was close. Some of the lemon wedge into the carcass. Sea breams don't have a very big carcass, so you can't get that much in. And then just some lemon on top. Just gentle sprinkle of coarse ground black pepper and a little bit of sea salt. And just spraying on it a little bit of oil. So fresh basil stops it all. You could use Thai basil leaves for this if you can get hold of them. I'm just using some fresh basil that's been growing. This is just normal Italian or Greek basil, but it'll do for this now. Some of the basil's been put in the carcass, some on top, and now I'm just sealing it with foil, and then it's going to be baked in the oven for about 25 minutes. So very finely chopping the red onions. Because I want them to go really small into the rice dish that's accompanying this. So I'm doing yellow coconut rice. Oops, so easy. Plain rice, adding the finely chopped red onion, just one, small to medium one. So this is some coconut cream, keep in the fridge, then it's hard. That's going into the rice. Yellow coconut rice. I'm adding just a little bit of turmeric, just about a teaspoon. So the coconut cream soon melts into the rice. I've just added boiling water. There's already been some salt in with the rice, so the boiling water will melt the coconut cream, and I'm just making sure it's thoroughly stirred so that it doesn't stick. So just in the last minute, stirring in about a couple of tablespoons of the fresh coriander. Adds a lovely final level of flavour to the yellow coconut rice. Salmon. You can create into a mould if you want to do arty. Bon appetit.
Would you try this out? Comment while you're in below. Please like, subscribe or follow for more smashing foods and recipes.
Thanks for watching.
Which dog breed am I? Comment below.
15 women from
magnificent. Through Scotland's magnificent.
beers with Simon.
Roasted wild mallard duck with roasted red onion and carrots, finished off with a rhubarb and ginger sauce, green peas and homemade croutons, and a glass of red wine.
Would you try this out? Comment while you're in below. Please like, subscribe or follow for more.
Which dog breed am I? Comment below.
He's under our feet. He's under our feet. Let's crush him under. Yeah, he's under our feet. Let's crush him under. He's under our feet. Satan is in trouble, devil is in trouble. Whenever we're lifting up praise, Satan is in trouble, devil is in trouble. Whenever we come in with praise, Temole, he's under our feet. Let's crush him under. He's under our feet. Let's.
Why not enjoy some delicious cakes at Rose's Tea Room and other smashing hangouts with me? Find out how in the description. Please like and follow. Thank you.
Which ancient civilization is this? Which ancient civilization is this?
Which dog breed am I? Comment below.
Why not enjoy some appetizing delicacies at Slago Lounge and other smashing hangouts with me? Find out more in the description. Please like and follow. Thank you. Now Jem, let's explore Newbold Commune in the heart of Royal Leamington Spa with a delightful mix of activities and cozy cafes. Whether you're into cycling, park runs, horse riding, or just a relaxing stroll, Newbold Commune has something for everyone. Here are some highlights. Newbold Commune Leisure Centre. The recently refurbished leisure centre located in Newbold Terrace East, CV324EW, is open Mondays to Sundays from 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Newbold Commune Leisure Centre has a brand new gym with over 100 pieces of techno gym cardio and resistance equipment. From treadmills to synchro cross trainers, they've got everything you need for a fantastic workout. The group fitness studios offer a variety of classes, from intense sessions like body pump and body combat to more relaxed options like yoga and pilates. Plus, there is a 6-lane 25-meter swimming pool and a leisure pool with a thrilling flume. Swimming lessons are also available. You can unwind at the Newbold Commune Arms, the multi-award-winning pub set in the historic Wills family manor house, offering a homely restaurant and a spacious garden. The menu features British and pop classics, and the welcoming atmosphere is enhanced by live music nights. It's open from Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And don't forget to explore the Bluebell Woods in the summer. They're absolutely stunning. Like and share and go enjoy this wonderful spot. Do let us know how you find it. Thanks for watching.
It's a diverse church, and there is an expert cook right there. Oh, yes. Her name is Gold.
That's a lovely lady.
And she made some delicious jollof rice.
as the Son of God is stricken, then see his foes like crushed beneath his feet, for the conqueror has risen. And as the stone is rolled away, and Christ emerges from the grave, this victory march continues till the day every eye and heart shall see him. So Spirit come, put strength in every stride, give grace for every hurdle, that we may run with faith to win the prize. All the servants good and faithful, as saints of old, still line the way, retelling triumphs of his grace. We hear the calls and hunger for the day when with Christ we stand in glory. Oh, still line the way, retelling triumphs of his grace. When with Christ we stand in glory.
Like and share to improve the algorithm.
Meals with Simon, beef stroganoff, boiled rice, green beans. Bon appetit.
Would you try this out? Comment while you're in below. Please like, subscribe or follow for more smashing foods and recipes.
Watch full video in description below. Avec toi, j'avais appris à pardonner. Avec toi, j'ai découvert une vie nouvelle. Avec toi, j'ai connu la paix, l'amour et le bonheur. Avec toi, je suis si bien. And with you I have discovered forgiveness. And with you I have discovered a new life. And with you I have known peace, love and happiness. And with you I am so well.
Visit Rushton Lakes, UK for a lovely day out.
Sun on my face, feeling okay. Don't let it get away, it's a beautiful day. Feel so proud, screaming out loud. It's a beautiful day.
Look at me, don't you think so? want you famous. So believe it or not, I'm a winner, I know. Jesus.
Jesse, Royal Kingdom's finally out! I've been waiting for this game forever.
What are you even saying? Eric, would you please stop parking on my lawn? Oh.
Dude, Royal Kingdom. It's a brand new puzzle game that just came out, and guess what? No ads.
They actually make games with no ads?
Insane, right? Don't worry, already downloaded it for you.
Wait, how'd you get my phone?
I also have your keys and your wallet. Took a 20.
Okay.
Mark.
How'd you get my phone?
I don't actually know. I feel like you left it last time you were over. Don't worry about it. I have people.
What else, Eric? What else do you have of mine?
Nesse momento somos todos iguais. Saudamos todos os médicos e enfermeiros que contra o coronavírus são os primeiros, arriscando suas vidas e suas famílias. Perdoe a minha ignorância por não entender, mas acho que tudo isso é pra gente aprender. Dar valor ao nosso próximo e fazer maravilhas. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, escuta a nossa voz. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, vem aqui cuidar de nós. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, estenda a sua mão. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, vem nos mostrar uma direção, uma direção. Por toda a minha vida, ó Senhor, te louvarei, pois meu fôlego é tua vida e nunca me cansarei. Posso ouvir a tua voz, é mais doce do que o mel, que me tira desta cova e me leva até o céu. Já vi fogo e terremoto, vento forte que passou. Já vivi tantos perigos, mas tua voz me acalmou. Tudo das ordem às estrelas e ao mar aos seus limites. E eu me sinto tão seguro no teu colo, ó Altíssimo. Não há ferrolhos nem portas que se fechem diante da sua voz. Não há doença nem culpa que fiquem de pé diante de nós. E a tempestade se acalma na voz daquele que tudo criou, pois sua palavra é pura, escudo para os que nele crêem. Por toda a minha vida, ó Senhor, te louvarei, pois meu fôlego é tua vida e nunca me cansarei. Posso ouvir a tua voz. É o céu. Já vi fogo e terremoto, oh, vento forte que passou. Já vivi tantos perigos, mas tua voz me acalmou. Tu das ordem às estrelas e ao mar aos seus limites. E eu me sinto tão seguro no teu colo, ó Altíssimo. Não há ferrolhos nem portas que se fechem diante da sua voz. Não há doença nem culpa que fiquem de pé diante de nós. E a tempestade se acalma na voz daquele que tudo criou, pois sua palavra é pura, escudo para os que nele crêem. Eu não preciso transformar pedras em pães para provar que no deserto tu estás cuidando de mim. De um lugar alto não vou me lançar só pra demonstrar o teu poder. Eu não preciso ver fenômenos pra comunhão, pelo prazer de conquistar palácios, riquezas. Como num deserto isso vai passar, por isso resistindo estou. E quando a minha força se esgotar, o teu anjo vai me alimentar. Te adorar é o que sustenta-me de pé. Não vou perder a guerra, te louvar em meio às tentações. É mais que estratégia. Posso não ver o amanhã, mas hoje sei que esse deserto vai chegar ao fim. O Senhor está cuidando de mim. Eu não preciso transformar pedras em pães para provar que no deserto tu estás cuidando de mim. De um lugar alto não vou me lançar, só pra demonstrar o teu poder. Eu não preciso ver fenômenos pra crer em ti. Não troco nossa comunhão pelo prazer de conquistar palácios, riquezas. Como num deserto isso vai passar, por isso resistindo estou. E quando a minha força se esgotar, o teu anjo vai me alimentar. Te adorar é o que sustenta-me de pé. Não vou perder a guerra, te louvar em meio às tentações. É mais que estratégia. Posso não ver o amanhã, mas hoje sei que esse deserto vai chegar ao fim. O Senhor está cuidando de mim. Tá chorando por quê? Se você tem um Deus que cuida de você e jamais te esqueceu. Ele sabe de tudo que você está passando e mandou te dizer que Ele está cuidando. Lembra de onde você veio e aonde que você chegou. Lembra de todos os livramentos que você já passou. Nem era pra você estar aqui, mas Deus falou assim: esse aí vou levantar. E onde colocar a mão eu vou abençoar. Não chore, quem cuida todos os livramentos que você já passou. Nem era pra você estar aqui, mas Deus falou assim: esse aí vou levantar, e onde colocar a mão eu vou abençoar. Não chore, quem cuida de você não dorme. Levanta, tem muita gente que te ama. Deus mandou te dizer que vai acontecer. Deus mandou te falar que tudo vai passar. Não chore, quem cuida de você não dorme. Levanta, tem muita gente que te ama. Deus mandou te dizer que vai acontecer. Deus mandou te falar que tudo vai passar. A tempestade vai passar, tudo vai ser diferente. Não há mal que nunca se acabe, dor que dure pra sempre. Você não vai desistir, não vai se entregar. Deus vai agir e vai te ajudar. Se você lutar, a vitória vem. Deus está do teu lado, vai ficar tudo bem. Não desista, acredita. Deus está aqui para te ajudar. Tenha força, tudo vai passar. Nunca perca a esperança, um novo dia virá. A tempestade vai passar, tudo vai ser diferente. Não há mal que nunca se acabe, dor que dure pra sempre. Você não vai desistir, não vai se entregar. Deus vai agir e vai te ajudar. Se você lutar, a vitória vem. Deus está do teu lado, vai ficar tudo bem. Não desista, acredita. Deus está aqui para te ajudar. Tenha força, tudo vai passar. Nunca perca a esperança, um novo dia virá. E quando achar que está tudo perdido, que não vai conseguir vencer, Deus vai te levantar, você vai caminhar. Não desista, acredita. Deus está aqui para te ajudar. Tenha força, tudo vai passar. Nunca perca a esperança, um novo dia virá. Mas não desista, acredita. Deus está aqui para te ajudar. Tenha força, tudo vai passar. Nunca perca a esperança, um novo dia virá. Mas tenha força, tudo vai passar. Nunca perca a esperança, um novo dia virá. Pesquei, parecia ser apenas Tava cansado, sem forças, desanimado. Decidida, larga tudo e parar. Deus conhece tua estrutura, sabe o que está fazendo. Mesmo que seja difícil, não pares, Ele está vendo. Colheu todas suas lágrimas e mandou a te falar. Pegue o que Ele te entregou e volte para o mar, que é o teu lugar. Quem mandou largar a rede? Quem mandou você parar? Volte para o mar alto e no lugar da tua vergonha eu vou te honrar. Quem mandou largar a rede? Quem mandou você parar? Volte para o mar alto e no lugar da tua vergonha eu vou te honrar. Filho, eu vou te honrar. Deus conhece tua estrutura, sabe o que está fazendo. Mesmo que seja difícil, não pares, Ele está vendo. Colheu todas suas lágrimas e mandou a te falar. Pegue o que Ele te entregou e volte para o mar, que é o teu lugar. Quem mandou largar a rede? Quem mandou você Nada é igual ao seu redor. Tudo se faz do seu olhar. Todo o universo se formou no seu falar. Teologia pra explicar, ou Big Bang pra disfarçar. Pode alguém até duvidar. Sei que há um Deus a me guardar. E eu, tão pequeno e frágil, querendo sua atenção. No silêncio encontro resposta certa então. Dono de toda a ciência, sabedoria e poder, ó, dai-me de beber da água da fonte da vida. Antes que o haja houvesse, ele já era Deus, se revelou aos seus. Do gentil ao judeu, ninguém explica Deus. Deus, o que está acontecendo ainda não entende. Deus, aconteceu tão de repente, isso eu nunca vi. No começo ninguém dava muita importância, pois da China pro Brasil é bem grande a distância, e achávamos que iria ficar tudo bem. Mas num piscar de olhos o mundo mudou, e em todo o planeta o vírus se espalhou, e entre pobres e ricos não escolhe ninguém. A ficha ainda não caiu pra uns até agora. São milhares de pessoas que estão indo embora sem poder dar um abraço, ao menos um adeus. E o povo tá dividindo, falta direção. Uma parte quer ficar em casa e a outra não, pois do jeito que estamos, só a mão de Deus pra nos guiar e nos mostrar o que Ele quer de nós. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, escuta a nossa voz, a nossa voz. Mas eu tenho certeza que o Senhor tá vendo. Tens o controle de tudo e sabe o que faz. Mas também tem muita gente que faz caridade, e eu tô percebendo que a sociedade agora nesse momento somos todos iguais. Saudamos todos os médicos e enfermeiros que contra o coronavírus são os primeiros, arriscando suas vidas e suas famílias. Perdoe a minha ignorância por não entender, mas acho que tudo isso é pra gente aprender. Dar valor ao nosso próximo e fazer maravilhas. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, escuta a nossa voz. Oh, meu Senhor, por favor, toda a minha vida. Ó Senhor, te louvarei, pois meu fôlego é tua vida e nunca me cansarei. Posso ouvir a tua voz, é mais doce do que o mel, que me tira desta cova e me leva até o céu. Já vi fogo e terremoto, vento forte que passou. Já vivi tantos perigos, mas tua voz me acalmou. Tu das ordem às estrelas e ao mar aos seus limites, e eu me sinto tão seguro no teu colo, ó Altíssimo. Não há ferrolhos nem portas que se fechem diante da sua voz. Não há doença nem culpa que fiquem de pé diante de nós. E a tempestade se acalma na voz daquele que tudo criou, pois sua palavra é pura, escudo para os que nele crêem. Por toda a minha vida, ó Senhor, te louvarei, pois meu fôlego é tua vida e nunca me cansarei. Posso ouvir a tua voz, é mais doce do que o mel, que me tira desta cova e me leva até o céu. Já vi fogo e terremoto, oh, vento forte que passou. Já vivi tantos perigos, mas tua voz me acalmou. Tu das ordem às estrelas e ao mar aos seus limites, e eu me sinto tão seguro no teu colo, ó Altíssimo. Não há ferrolhos nem portas que se fechem diante da sua voz. Não há doença não preciso transformar pedras em pães para provar que no deserto tu estás cuidando de mim. De um lugar alto não vou me lançar só pra demonstrar o teu poder. Eu não preciso ver fenômenos pra crer em ti. Não troco nossa comunhão pelo prazer de conquistar palácios, riquezas. Como num deserto isso vai passar, por isso resistindo estou. E quando a minha força se esgotar, o teu anjo vai me alimentar. Te adorar é o que sustenta-me de pé. Não vou perder a guerra, te louvar em meio às tentações. É mais que estratégia. Posso não ver o amanhã, mas hoje sei que esse deserto vai chegar ao fim. O Senhor está cuidando de mim. Eu não preciso transformar pedras em pães para provar que no deserto tu estás cuidando de mim. De um lugar alto não vou me lançar só pra demonstrar o teu poder. Eu não preciso ver fenômenos pra crer em ti. Não troco nossa comunhão pelo prazer de conquistar palácios, riquezas. Como num deserto isso vai passar, por isso resistindo estou. E quando a minha força se esgotar, o teu anjo vai me alimentar. Te adorar é o que sustenta-me de pé. Não vou perder a guerra, te louvar em meio às tentações. É mais que estratégia. Posso não ver o amanhã, mas hoje sei que esse deserto vai chegar ao fim. O Senhor está cuidando de mim. Tá chorando porque se você tem um Deus que cuida de você e jamais te esqueceu, Ele sabe de tudo que você está passando e mandou te dizer que Ele está cuidando. Lembra de onde você veio e aonde livramentos que você já passou. Nem era pra você estar aqui.
Get package holidays this summer from £299 per person. And flights from £30 one way. EasyJet. Get out there.
Tem muita gente que te ama. Deus mandou te dizer que vai acontecer. Deus mandou te falar que tudo vai passar. Lembrar de onde você veio e aonde que você chegou. Lembrar de todos os livramentos que você já passou. Nem era pra você estar